All right. I think that's looking good. Doing the crooked glasses thing again. Guess that's going to be a normal thing. And get my face out of the way. All right, cool. We're good to go. Okay. So, how are you? How are things going today? For me, not too bad. Yesterday is normal. Had rehearsal. Not too much going on there. Having a concert, which will be an interesting thing. No audience. Live stream though. Socially distanced staging. So they're doing the pretty good job where I do rehearsals to keep people at least 6 feet apart. Usually more than that for everybody. A percussion ensemble is just an ensemble of percussionists. If that didn't sound clear, but one of the probably safer kinds of ensembles to be able to meet during a pandemic. Definitely wouldn't recommend things like larger wind ensembles or choir things where everyone's like sitting next to each other and you're constantly blowing through an instrument where it's just you're constantly expelling air to everybody around you. You're just filling that room a lot, especially for wind players where they do have like kind of masks for your instrument, which I thought were kind of interesting, seeing that starting to take form when all this was starting. And you'd have like over the bell of your instrument where like the air and the sound would come out. That would be covered by something. So you get a muffled sound, but at least it's not spewing germs everywhere. So it's kind of neat to see that. But don't have to worry about that for drums and keyboard instruments and things like that. I digress. Interesting times. Definitely different than normal for our rehearsals and concert. But enough of that. Stuff to chat about today. Stuff to chat about. I guess this might be something. Do you ever get a feeling like there's just something that makes you feel more awake, or you're glad to be alive? Something that just, it's like you feel it and you're like, wow, that is awesome. It makes me glad to be here in this moment. I keep having that sort of feeling oddly, for having a warm cup of coffee on a cold morning. Now, that is a weird feeling for me. I don't know what the word would be. Maybe it's something like a, I don't know, like a sensation. Maybe that's the word, a sensation. I'm gonna think of it. I'm not sure what exactly the actual definition for that is. Let's take a look. Actually, we have a computer in front of us. Let's use it. A mental process such as seeing, hearing, or smelling, resulting from the immediate external stimulation of a sense organ, often as distinguished from a conscious awareness of the sensory. That's a little too much for me. Awareness due to stimulation of a sense organ. That's the shortened version of that. Should have just said that. A state of consciousness due to internal bodily changes. That might be kind of what I feel. I guess it's internal. But an indefinite bodily feeling. That sounds like it might actually be about accurate to what I'm thinking of, honestly. It's that, I don't really quite know how to describe it, but it's just you are definitely feeling this, and it just kind of feels good. A sort of elation. I kind of get the same feeling for like I guess it'd be kind of like a precious moments type thing, but like I go outside and it's snowing, and it's like one of the first snows of the year, and there's enough snow to do a snow angel, and you just fall back into it, and you make a snow angel, and you go back in, and you have a cup of hot chocolate. That, for me, is one of the just greatest sensations ever. I don't know if it's just like your body's going from something very cold to having something very warm, or if it's just something that's like a it's a very much non-adult thing that you would do. Like both of those things are something that you probably wouldn't generally consider as like adult actions to do or to enjoy yourself. To just fall in some snow and you wouldn't roll around in it, but you're playing in snow, and you come back in and you have a almost like a candy treat, a chocolatey treat, and there's just something, I don't know, equal parts like relaxing, elating, just I can't think of another word other than it's like sensational. It gives you a feeling that's, I don't know, even kind of like unique. It feels you feel very present in the moment that you've just had, or a series of moments that you've just had. Like every morning, I take my dog Rose out for a walk, and you know when it was like warmer in the summer, I'd still have coffee in the morning before work and take her for a walk, come back in, get my coffee, and have that. And it's just sort of like, okay, cool, whatever, it's coffee. But something about fall and winter, those cooler months, that's just like, oh my goodness, having something warm just go right through me is one of the greatest feelings amidst the background of fall and winter. It's just a very nice picture in my head, and maybe that's a part of what makes the sensation kind of work for me. That it could be you have this expectation for what something is going to feel like based on your circumstances. Nothing has changed about that cup of coffee, or the only real difference there is that it's cooler outside. It's still the outside. Nothing has changed about that. It's just, I don't know if it's that temperature, that difference that makes my body just be like, oh yeah, it's good to be alive right now. Or if it's just that sensation, knowing that I want something, I want a feeling like that from, I'm doing something so cliche as having a warm cup of coffee on a crisp fall day or something. And it just sort of aligns with that just the experience, the expectation, and the bodily sensation of it all. I don't know. I don't even know what I'm trying to say, honestly. It's sensations are interesting, I suppose. Having a moment that makes you feel so present in that, it's a cool feeling. I don't really know how to describe it, really. It's a happy feeling, but at its core, it's a present feeling. It's just, I'm here. This is really nice. Too bad it won't last forever, which is the sad part. Though it happens on like not maybe every morning, but some mornings when it happens, it's just like, oh yeah, this is good. I like this. I wish it could happen all the time. Such a dopamine rush. Woohoo. Anyway, probably not too much to say on that. I was just sort of rambling for a bit, but yeah, savor those moments. Do yourself a favor. When you feel that, sort of take that in. Don't just let it pass. Like, think about it. It's like, I feel alive right now. And I'm happy about that. And it just feels good to be here. Doesn't have to be anything special, but just present. And you feel good about it. Hold on to it for a little bit the next time you feel that. It's a good feeling. I don't think we get that enough. But yeah, that's probably enough for today. And I think we got another one of these. It feels like Friday to me. I'm not sure why, but Friday's tomorrow. If you're watching this and you hear me say, today's Friday, it's not Friday. Today's Thursday. Yeah, Friday. So I'll be here again tomorrow, and we'll see what comes up. Talk about something. Anyway, hope you're having a wonderful day, and that you have a wonderful tomorrow as well. Until then, see ya.